Hi BookTube, and welcome to my bookshelf tour. So today I will be going through all the books on my bookshelf, and there are quite a few of them. I have this bookshelf, and then I have another bookshelf, and I am very stationary with my camera, so I'm going to have to be bringing my books, so it's not actually going to be like most bookshelf tours where they have it, they view it right there. I'm just going to show you the book and move on. So, without further ado, let's get started because it's going to take a while to get through all of these books. Book 1 in the Pendragon series, The Merchant of Death by D.J. MacHale. Book 7 in the Pendragon series, The Quillen Games by D.J. MacHale. Book 8 in the Pendragon series, The Pilgrims of Rain. Book 9 in the Pendragon series, Raven Rise. Book 10 in the Pendragon series, Soldiers of Hala. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. House of Night, Marked and Betrayed by PC Cast. Chosen by PC Cast, the third book in the House of Night series. Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. A Clash of Kings. A Storm of Swords. A Feast of Crows. A Dance of Dragons, and these are all from the Game of Thrones series by George R.R. Martin. A Midsummer Night's Scream by R.L. Stine. Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. The Awakening and the Struggle by L.J. Smith. And The Fury and the Dark Reunion by L.J. Smith, both in the Vampire Diaries series. The Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. And the full set of the Lord of the Rings trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. My very used Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, all by J.K. Rowling. Don't judge my naked books. I see your judgy face. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Graceling by Kristin Cashore. Lux Beginnings, the Obsidian and Onyx book by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Legend by Marie Lu. The Selection by Kira Cass. Matched by Ali Condi. Aragon and Eldest by Christopher Paolini. If I Stay by Gail Foreman. The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. Splintered by A.J. Howard. The Maze Runner by James Dashner. The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. Fallen, Torment, and Passion, all by Lauren Kate. The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. James and the Giant Peach by Ronald Dahl. 3 Weeks with My Brother by Nicholas Sparks. Ender's Game, Speaker for the Dead, Children of the Mind, and Xenocide, all from the Ender's Game book series by Orson Scott Card. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Horse and His Boy, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, and The Last Battle, all in the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis. The Guide to the Territories of Hala by D.J. MacHale. Pendragon Before the War, Books 1, 2, and 3 of the Travelers. The Complete Plays of William Shakespeare. The Complete Fairy Tales of the Brothers Grimm. Grey's Anatomy by Henry Grey. Don't ask me why. Oh, I'll tell you why. I had to have the full set. 4 classic novels by Jane Austen, Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Emma, and Persuasion. The Divine Comedy by Dante, Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso. Best Love Fairy Tales by Hans Christian Andersen. Edgar Allan Poe's Complete Tales and Poems. Rules of Prey by John Sandford. The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. Tumble and Fall by Alexandra Coutts. The Magical Worlds of Harry Potter. Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. Don't ask. The Words of Martin Luther King Jr. That's an ironic bunch to put together. Patricia Cornwell, Portrait of a Killer. Jack the Ripper, Case Closed. Girl with the Pearl Earring by Tracy Chevalier. Falling Angels by Tracy Chevalier. The Wednesday Letters by Jason F. Wright. A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. Women Who Ruled by Gita M. Jackson. Inkspell by Cornelia Funk. The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien. Anne Rice, Interview with a Vampire. Tithe by Holly Black, Shadowkiss by Michelle Mead, Witch and Wizard by James Patterson, Club Dead by Charlaine Harris, Living Dead in Dallas by Charlaine Harris, and Dead Until Dark, all from the Sookie Stackhouse series. The Vampire Diaries, The Return After Midnight, Blue Bloods, Masquerade, Revelations, Misguided Angel, Lost in Time, Van Allen Legacy, Keys to the Repository, and Bloody Valentine, all by Melissa De La Cruz from the Blue Blood series. The Nanny Diaries by Emma McLaughlin, Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden, Seabiscuit by Laura Hillenbrand, White Oleander by Janet Fitch, The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson, The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, and The Girl Who Played with Fire, both in the Millennium series by Stieg Larsson. My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult, Holes by Louis Sacker, Emerald Green by Kristen Gear, The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey, Death du Jour by Kathy Reichs, Deja Dead by Kathy Reichs, The Training by Tara Sue May, Around the World in 80 Dates by Jennifer Cox, The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini, Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen, The Help by Catherine Stockett, 4th of July by James Patterson, The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown, On Writing by Stephen King, Under the Dome by Stephen King, The Gunslinger by Stephen King, The Drawing of Three, The Wastelands, The Wizard in Glass, and The Wolves of the Kala, all by Stephen King in the Dark Tower series. The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne, Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Wicked by Gregory Maguire, Beowulf, Catch-22 by Joseph Heller, Jane Eyre by Catherine Roti, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, The Last of the Mohicans by James Fenimore Cooper, A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway, The Prince by Niccolò Machiavelli, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson, Gulliver's Travels and Other Writings by Jonathan Swift, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, The Christmas Stories by Charles Dickens, Hamlet by Shakespeare. It's getting hot in here, I gotta put my hair up. The Other Queen by Philippa Gregory, The Boleyn Inheritance, The Constant Princess, The Virgin's Lover, The Other Boleyn Girl, The White Princess, and The Queen's Fool, all by Philippa Gregory. The Last Wife of King Henry VIII, The Secret of Josephine, and The Hidden Diary of Marie Antoinette, all by Carolee Erickson. I, Elizabeth by Rosalind Miles, The Queen's Mistress by Diane Hager, Farewell My Queen by Chantal Thomas, By Royal Decree by Kate Emerson. Thank you so much for watching my bookshelf tour. This was a really long video, so I'm just going to cut it off right here. Bye!